Hello, everyone. My name is Gary, and we are in session, I believe, eight of our initial welcoming session or hiring event or whatever you will call it. Officially, it was called Website Developer Bootcamp, but it doesn't look like a normal bootcamp, so I may kind of change the name. And this session is recorded, and recording will be available afterwards. And the general idea is that I will share my screen, um, my entire screen. And the initial idea is that we have this job description, which is called CNM website developer, and we are hiring people. And like, if someone read this page and have questions, they are welcome to answer. I'm here to answer, or at least to try to answer, usually direct, because some questions are like too big, for instance, how to write text or whatever. Uh, and But the main idea is for someone to start performing or working here. And if someone is ready to plug in, you're welcome to plug in. Um, I see that Kevin posted something on our prototype. Last time we started some like wiki page, which should serve as a prototype. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, Kevin, by the way. About services, you meant it kind of, it's their like menu. It's like parts of the menu. No, it should look like a prototype. So it should look like more, the heading may kind of be different, but the rest should be like a prototype. So for instance, like logo in the search box, it should be like something written what will be in the search box. And the menu, it should be in the menu. So I will do probably like that. I will make it like a table, and it will be class wiki table, because they kind of like class wiki table. I don't know any other class in MediaWiki, and we will do it with 100%. Um, and try, I'm not sure, I've never done it before, but let's try border 0. Um, and here we will put about. It will be about or about us, Kevin?
About us, about us.
About us. So it should be us.
Yeah.
Us from capital or not capital?
Yeah, not capital, that's fine.
Not capital. Okay, services, and it should be login. But in is kind of capitalized, right?
Yeah.
I sure. If not, if you didn't capitalize in one place, why did you capitalize in another place? I didn't get kind of that logic. And we will do, and we'll close the table, and about us will be a separate wiki page, right?
Yeah.
And services will
I think
be
I think every button should be in a separate wiki page.
correct. So it should work as a website. Like, the heading will be different, but it should work. It should like work as a normal like website. So instead of
Okay.
home, it will be about us, right?
Yeah.
Let's put it kind of through the dash. And here services. It will be services instead of home. But I put like about us, not capital, maybe services. I'm not sure. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know what kind of will be kind of consistent and login. Let's put it. So again, if like home will be capital, it should be all the capital. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so this is, you see, it's kind of like my border zero didn't work well. Um, so let's take it out completely. We can basically we can research. We can type, let's say, mediawiki.org, right? And put like tables, tablet, no border, help tables. Yeah, it looks like this one, border with the border. The following table lacks border and good spacing, but shows the simplest way of markup. Huh. So let's try maybe if we take this class wiki table, it will show no border. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can technically what we can do also, we can make this cyber, make it here. Um, and make not right but left. What will happen? Okay, it's not what we wanted to do, but it is kind of. Again, I don't know. We can play with this. Maybe we will do like this in the left on the right. Just for the reference and menu. Um, let's make it kind of on the left, on the right. We can put like additional, like one more, uh, one more place. Put like non-breaking space, and make it width equal like 50%. Okay, we are getting closer.
Yeah.
Let's let's use. Yeah, and this will be on the right, on the left. It is what I got kind of for now. Maybe let's do this way. Header here, third box and menu. We may not need kind of this additional pieces about us menu. Maybe like that. I don't know. We can play with this. So it will be logo and then search box or menu, or we can change. We can possibly take out kind of there, but not too much as a prototype. Kevin, not too much. It's like 3 people developed it. 3 people worked on this. Not too much. Hmm. Rita wrote something. Search engine optimization. SEO targeted for those professionals tools. Wow! 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 At least I like the approach. So Rita, instead of waiting for me, or she's trying to do something, which is always good. She's always good. So at least from here we can go somewhere. But yes, it's correct. So let's say the keywords is a good word, and we need to have like keywords. So keywords usually in the browser. So for instance, here I open the code for the page which is behind, right? They didn't include any special meta because it's a standard page. Usually, oh, but basically, if kind of wiki script will allow, we can include some keywords here. But Google don't really use these keywords. Um, Usually, it scans the page and sees what words emerge like more often. But with the tools also we need to play with their links. Like it's like one, their the content and the links is kind of their vitally important. But the approach is good. What Rita did, basically, it's good. But we have even no page, even you didn't kind of move, transfer what we had. It will be only three tabs: about us, services, login. Do you want to include home or no?
There are more.
Again, you can add like more, and not
Yeah.
necessarily 50%. I put right now 50%. It can be like some different. So what I did, I added like the first like it's a table, but the first kind of cell is 50% of the width. We may not need use it at all. So make kind of menu and just instead of width, let's try this. Let's try take it out. What will happen? Yeah, you see, you just
Yeah.
put kind of like we can add like borders. At least like it shows something, right? Or we can put like width 50%. 50%. Maybe like that. Again, I don't know. We can play with this and try what will happen, but the menu, we may like just delete the word menu at all.
Yeah.
Um, oh, I know what I want to do. With maybe something like that.
So, for example, if I want to insert a table, how will I go about that? No, no, not a table, like a diagram. Let's
You can
say, like a
you
search
can
bar.
you can upload file and then include like I included CNM Cyber as the thumb. We can include not some. We can include just without and with no any. Now it's even better, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Again, kind of right now, this page should work similarly to like a normal like web page. That is why it's called like prototype. It will not be like a normal web page, but at least like it can like emulate kind of user experience. So from here you click like about us services login. So technically when I click here, I should get kind of to a page which will be like similar to which will be a prototype of a login page.
Yeah.
What else? I didn't do my job with regard to. I didn't do my job with regard to the job description. I plan to do more, but did less. So CNN website. What I will do in the future, I will finish this project of projects. I will give kind of more create problem recognition, solution idea. I will develop better kind of texts here. I will add kind of to your question this DREPD, how big it is. I like this question, so I will add. Yeah, a second. More people, and I see someone with the camera. And Nicholas, and camera is working. So I will add. Okay. Now it's good. It should be good. So I will add. I like their example which Kevin gave or like asked about how like big it is, because technically it could be like, let's say discovering the issues can be a separate project, or it can be like very quick process. So again, it was added technically to emphasize this research part. Like you got there, let's say for one single task, you discover the task, then you need to research the grounds or backgrounds. Technically, it was should be like backgrounds, but the word background was too long. That is why I shortened it to grounds. Um, then you envision what you want to accomplish, and then you plan. What else I will add? The tools we need kind of to clarify, because right now it's not clear how the students or learners will get to these tools. I see for like this how to start, yes, we need more at like on the wiki, and also take this registering as a separate bullet. I didn't do it yet. And career objectives, yeah, I need to put it here too. So further path will be either you continue with their other boot camps, or like discover something that you can be like a web developer or user experience designer or someone else and left the program. It could be two. Or you can work on your project. Credentials, we will develop this. Right now it's not developed, exam and the certificate, but the idea is to give a certificate, some paper. You can do like a website, you know what SEO is and how SEO is different from DNS record, and how DNS record fit to World Wide Web, www, and we will probably issue a paper. It's kind of the idea right now. It's what I have. Kind of, Kevin, you mentioned people had some questions or what?
No, I haven't mentioned anything yet.
No. Okay, maybe I misunderstood. So what are we doing right now? Because today's session is one before the last one. Tomorrow will be most likely the last one. Because it doesn't like. I feel like I got general idea. In the future, we will not call it a boot camp. We will call these sessions as their website developer hiring event. And technically, kind of the idea is we're looking for CNM website developers. This is the job description. If you can start working, start working. If you can't, whether there's anything we can help you with. This will be kind of the basic approach. With also, I didn't take a look at your like marketing strategy, Kevin, but I tend to. It's you did a good job. I tend to send our commercial like a proposal or request for quote. We'll say we are looking for, want to launch 2 campaigns, website developers and event organizers. We are looking for people, and do you have anything to offer? And if they offer us a good things or whatever they offer, then we will go, let's say, with 2 companies. But again,
Okay.
I like that we have something to start on. Start with. So, what questions?
Yeah, so I have a question back to the prototype that you are just creating right now.
I'm not creating. I'm playing with this. We are developing. This is more like a construction side. but hopefully it will get kind of a better like one day.
Yeah. So about, let's say I want to create the About Us page. Will it look like a normal wiki page, or I have
The
to
same, the
create it?
same, the same prototype.
Okay.
In the same prototype we can create right now. The
Yeah.
only the only part which I'm missing, I will go back. Did you get kind of to this page? What did I miss? Website developer. Because you are not correcting me, so it suggests me that neither you nor anyone else read the page which you was supposed to read and understand. So Wikipage brought a prototype, utilizes CNMWiki to develop titles of contents, not contents, titles, early functional websites, separate wiki pages serve as web page prototypes. Internal site link shall be made manually. Titles of prototypes, like web page prototypes. At CNMWiki shall have, not, maybe not, it's kind of, there is linguistic discussion on or at. Um, let's put like on. On CNN Wiki shall have the web page name between domain name and word in parentheses, for instance, about us. Oh, here I did it capitalized. Maybe make it kind of capitalized.
Okay.
The land, let's say, web page have web page name with the capital, with the starting with the capital, starting with a, with a capital letter between land, between domain
Daddy,
name. Yeah,
hi. Mahitaji kiboko. Mahitaji kiboko.
I didn't get it. Kevin, did you get what was kind of what was the request?
No, no, no. It's, I think it's someone else, not. She's not referring to anyone, to the meeting.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just
okay. Oh,
the
it's
meeting. Yeah.
okay. Got it.
Outside. Yeah.
Okay. Capital letter
So
between the
should,
main parentheses. For instance, about us, landing page should be named home. So like capital H, for instance, home. Prototype wiki page should have the main prototypes format. Okay, here we go. The wiki page category. Format themselves belong to. So we need to put it here. It's what we are missing. It is what we are missing. So we put it prototype. First of all, we will move home to home capitalized. We will not leave redirect because we don't need it. Put it this home. Here it will be about us capitalized, services capitalized, login capitalized. And we need to put here the category. And the category will be CNM Cyber prototypes. This category we even can write something here. We can say, this category has been created for web page prototypes of cnmcyber.com. Okay, and we have right now one page, right?
Yeah.
Um, let's check whether we corrupted. Oh, we corrupted several links. So let's check. So this will be capitalized home, right? This will be capitalized home. Because I deleted this page, so I need to make sure that we didn't corrupt any links.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's check right now. No, search engine optimization still have something. Oh, it was mentioned several times. Google. Okay, and one more. Rita likes the links. Let's see what we have. Okay, we're done. So we moved. So starting with the capital letters now, if we want to create the second page, right? We'll take the first one, move it to here, and it will be about us instead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of home, it's wiki-based. Oh, now we don't have this landing page. Wiki-based prototype of about us. Let's say at cnmcyber.com. We don't need design at the moment. Most likely it will be kind of the same, right? The header. So we have two pages right now in this category. And if we did it correctly, it should be linked to one more page. Yeah, good. CNM site web developer and prototype. Cool. So here we can see one of the problems, right? So we don't have a home, so we can from that prototype page, we can jump back to the home, right? So technically it should be logo, right? So here's kind of, this is the kind of the choice to put a separate, like a separate tab like home on the menu, or to put home somewhere in the bottom. um, or just to write logo and kind of make this logo clickable, because you cannot kind of assign um, the image on a click as you can do in the on the web, normal web, not wiki. It's my perception. I might be wrong. Let's try. What if what if we get it? Um, I don't know the answer. I'm trying just like something which I've never done before. I'm trying to assign the link to the image in the wiki. What will happen? No, it doesn't work. It just showed like home prototype. Kind of the syntax doesn't understand that. So how to make kind of click, because you from like a normal page you should be able normally to go to the home page. But on this page right now we don't have any home tab, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can possibly, or we can resolve this issue in this way. We can say like the home will be kind of the home page is there. I don't know. But it should be like some click, right?
Yeah. Maybe we can add another menu for
Um,
home.
Menu tab, I mean home, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can be. Again, there are like two different schools of thoughts. Like people like of my age, about 60 year old, they kind of
Mm-hmm.
they prefer to have kind of the name home. So you see, oh, it's home. People of like a younger age, like
Mm-hmm.
probably you or maybe like someone else, they know that if you
Mm-hmm.
click on the logo, you will get to home. So,
Yeah.
and in that case, I will probably suggest to put home somewhere in the bottom for like to serve both categories.
Mm-hmm. So we will have like we can click on the logo and also we have a home button at the bottom.
Right now, like wiki, I don't know how to do it
The follow.
on the wiki kind of syntax is different from the wiki markup in this way. Wiki
Mm-hmm.
markups is different from HTML. Some both are like markups, but HTML is different. HTML can do. We can possibly assign normally. You see, like wiki markup doesn't take
Mm-hmm.
links at all. So if I try to create link, it will not work. It will
Mm-hmm.
not show up. It could be some like
Like in the footer.
yeah, in the footer we can include like a footer, just like say home and make a link.
Yeah.
Whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know. We need to kind of we need to move. Like what
Mm-hmm.
we are going to right now, it's too slow. It's unsustainable. So that is why I plan to kind of tomorrow the last session, and then
Mm-hmm.
like because if someone wanted to start working, we should have kind of some opportunity to start working. But
Yeah.
it is not like if let's say you and three more people, it's like 40 hours. Like let's say 10 hours each, 40 hours put in like in two tabs. No, it's really slow. So tomorrow session, I will just ask people like whether they are like what they are willing to do. If like with regard to what we discovered, maybe someone will want to write kind of a better job description, or as Ms. Rito initially indicated, or something else. So what else?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you check the website developer bootcamp page? I suggested one idea there.
Sure. Absolutely. Let's go. Sonia. Ooh. Yeah, it's a long idea, Sonia. I think what's missing from this page is how to make a website. SOP. It's standard operating procedure how to make a website is not possible. It generally it's not. It's like it's more like a DevOps because every website is unique. So you can like yeah, maybe you can make like a standard operating procedures like step by step, let's say like how to make a
Yeah,
website.
I mean like instruction.
Yeah, some instruction. Okay, got it. Yeah, this I try to do it like on this page. I try to do this, but what is missing, like you're right, probably like this part, this part of description. Let's say like public contents, CEO efforts. They need to kind of to point to more like meaningful descriptions and what goes from one to another one. I thought like to extend those, but at the same time, I looked for your questions, um, and you didn't ask like specific questions. You always ask some general or how to. Tomorrow I will ask kind of if, and I asked you before, and you say yes. I asked like people several times. I said like, can you create a curriculum? And people say yes, but no one. Right now we are 2 weeks later. It turns out that no one did it. How to start developing? Rita started developing. She went on the internet and she tried like some tools, and at least she started doing something. I agree. I don't know exactly what should be. I don't know too. Like that is why I'm asking you. Let's develop. Let's develop together. Tomorrow I will ask. I will not kind of go over a website no longer. Tomorrow I will ask specifically this type of questions. I will ask, are you willing to help? What will you do? Are you willing to help? If so, what would you do? If you don't know what to do, if you're not willing, we have no subject to talk. If you don't know, I don't know either. Should I create a separate page for it? Yeah. As many as many pages as possible. As I said, my approach to this page is that I thought this page will grow, and at some point of time we will use this page as their content for the bootcamp. It was general approach. You did a good job, Sonia. At least like we can play with this, and some of some of these should go kind of to our website developer page. So basically this part, it's like too many instructions right now. But maybe it's good, but even this page, you see, let's say like this page, people technically don't read it. Like Kevin, no one suggested, oh, you miss like a, you miss category, to put a category, or you wrote the title not in the way how it's written here. So I guess like even this page people didn't read. And if this page people didn't read, so if we add like more instructions, I don't know, we can try to generalize and put like more, let's say, put more specific parts here. So let's say doing to move forward, it can be kind of something like more extended these parts. So instead of like doing to move forward, we can put like a separate section and put like doing to move forward specifically when you do minimum viable product, when you do like a prototype. Yeah, it can be. Good suggestions. Good, really good. Good contribution. Really good. How can, the question right now is how to implement it to their website developer wiki page. What else? We're about to end, right? Right now, like 1:52. Is there anything you wanted to talk about? Is there anything you wanted to ask me? Because tomorrow I will ask you. Tomorrow we will reverse.
There's a question in the chat section.
Wow. Could you check bootcamps? Thank you, Sonia. Because kind of on the screen, like, I don't know whether you see, but on the part where the chat is, on my screen it says like you are sharing your screen, stop sharing. So I don't see the chat. Erastus, I think about this. We will have different services for cnmcyber.com. True. I believe the services will fall under the service tab on the menu. Now, for the wiki prototype, how will we integrate a drop-down menu? No drop-down menus. No drop-down menus. We will not be able to do it, integrate drop-down menu on the prototype. Drop-down menu usually it's kind of the kind of the wiki engine doesn't take it, but you can describe. But if you have like all the tabs for the menu, to create a drop-down menu will be easy. But personally, I don't like drop-down menus. I like menus like I mean like classic traditional drop-down menus because they technically they don't work on the mobile devices. I will prefer okay, click here and then it will be kind of some drop-down emulation. Instead of dropping down, it will show like you a menu. As a is it's called like a sandwich, I believe. Yeah, sandwich menu on the mobile. In a scenario, we have a video description. For example, video describing a certain service will be added to the wiki prototype. Yeah, we'll just kind of description will say, here will be a video. Here will be a video, and you can create a separate page for video description. And when we have a contractor or we hire a contractor, we will say, oh, this is the wiki page, what we want to have, what we need to have. Are you able to do it? If so, how much money do you need? I don't know a specific answer on how. I know that you can just add like a description. At least like we can work with this. We can go from there. I don't know whether I answered. At least I tried.
Sure, you have answered. Thank you.
No problem. So what else? Because if nothing else, let's adjourn and tomorrow will be like the last session. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, whomever want to come, and have a great evening, day, whatever you have, and goodbye.